So, Star Wars has a new movie coming out in 2027 called Star Wars Starfighter. It's going to have Ryan Gosling and it's got Sean Levi as the director, and today, well not today, but a couple days ago they revealed two new casting announcements with Aaron Pierre and Amy Adams, and then they revealed a first image. Here, I'll show you guys. Just a simple black and white little picture with Ryan Gosling and not much, but just kind of maybe getting a little bit of a feel for the movie. But I don't know what you're thinking about this, Paul, but I think it's this cast for me is really starting to get star-studded with all the actors that they keep
Ye
adding to this.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way, and Star Wars has never been about the star-studded cast. I mean, the original cast for the first movie, the trio was unknown at the time. Like Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher, I don't think they had been in any big movies before that, and Harrison Ford was in American Graffiti, but
Yeah.
that was it. And then everybody else in the cast, it was all unknowns. And I think that kinda helps you immerse yourself into the story because 'cause you're not sitting there going, "Oh, that's Ryan Gosling as that starfighter pilot." You're just sitting there, "Oh, that's Luke Skywalker. That's who I know him as, Luke Skywalker."
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I also just everything from this project, I have not been excited for. And partially is because of how bad Star Wars has been in recent years, minus Andor and a couple of the Mandalorian
Andor,
stuff.
Mandalorian, there's a few things here and
There's
there that
yes.
Disney Plus has put out, but at the same time, like, sitting there is like, "Okay, when did Star Wars become all TV shows?
Yeah.
Like, where are my movies?" And yeah, the last 3 movies, or at least the last 2 movies, I don't know how you felt about the sequel trilogy. God, I hated some of those movies, dude.
The only one I
Especially
liked was
episode 9.
The only one I liked was Force Awakens. The other
No,
2 the other
I'm
2
with
were
you.
bad. I mean, the Red Room fight scene is very good. Like, that I will give it that. I will give it props.
No,
No, you hate
no.
it?
You need to go back and watch it, because here's the issue. Those Red Room guards, when they're fighting, half the time they're doing all this unnecessary stuff, like spinning around the room,
Very
like
true.
the
Very
people are in front of them and they're like, "I'm gonna go this way." Like if you watch it again, like yes, it was a cool scene at the time. If you watch it again, you realize this is all goofy as heck. But yeah, no, I just since Disney has acquired Star Wars, they've had a lot of misses, some hits. I'm hoping that we get a good Star Wars movie. I was excited for when they announced the Rogue Squadron movie
yeah.
because
I know you were.
I
You were
wanted
so hyped for it.
dude, I wanted a Rogue Squadron movie so bad. I've just been reading all the Rogue Squadron books that came out back in the 80s and 90s,
Yeah.
and they were amazing. So I'm like sitting there like, why can't we just have a movie about that? But we're doing Star Wars Starfighter, which I think they're kind of maybe going along the same
Yeah,
lines.
they have and they haven't revealed much about it. I
Yeah.
know I have faith in Sean Levy. Like, I have faith in him just because of how good his last 2 with Deadpool and Wolverine
Oh
and,
yeah.
uh, Fall Guy, not the one with not Fall Guy, not with, Ryan Gosling, not the Fall Guy, but Fall Guy with, Ryan Reynolds. So, yeah, he did that one. The one
That
that
wasn't
was
called Fall Guy.
what?
You're talking about the one where Ryan Reynolds is a video game character?
Yeah, which one is it not?
That's not Fall
Free
Guy.
Guy, Free Guy.
Free Guy.
Thank you, sorry. I knew it was something guy, okay. I completely blanked, but Free Guy, okay. Those
Yes,
2
yes.
movies were really good, and
They
so
were.
I have faith in him making a good movie, but at the same time, I have not been looking forward to Star Wars stuff for a while,
A
dude.
while. No, I know, like, every time a new Star Wars show comes out, I'm like, "Have you watched it?" You're like, meh. Not
Yeah,
really
like,
into
I
it."
just haven't. And to put some comparison, guys, Paul is a bigger Star Wars person than I am. Me, I like Star Wars. It's fun to watch, but I am not the biggest Star Wars person. I never have. I've enjoyed the stories, but I've also never been like, I have to go out and see everything immediately with Star Wars. So, just to put some perspective for you guys on how
Yeah.
we kind of view Star Wars, but yeah, I mean, Skeleton Crew was not bad. I don't think Skeleton Crew is bad.
It was I love some of the parts of it. It was kinda like Goonies in space almost,
Yeah.
which I like that aspect of it.
Oh, yeah.
Some of it I really, really enjoyed, and there were episodes where I'm like, "Okay, maybe we're getting back to the Star Wars that we know and love." I just that last episode, I don't know.
No,
It
and I
it
get that.
it ended very abruptly, and I'm
Yeah.
like, so there's like, "Okay, and then what happens next?" And
Yeah,
we don't
I
know.
just and with the whole Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming out next year, I'm not excited
Yeah.
for it. I'm not, dude. Mandalorian was a solid show for 2 seasons, and then the 3rd season was absolutely stupid, in my opinion, with we're gonna have clones and we're gonna just have the same bad guy. I was like, "Okay." The biggest decision that really pissed me off is we're gonna destroy the dark saber.
Oh, I know, it's like, come on, for
Really? Really?
multiple shows and multiple seasons, freaking Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, Mandalorian, they
It just
all
pisses
were
me
like,
off.
"The dark saber is super important, we must make sure that it's in the hands of someone who's in charge of the Mandalorians," and they're like, "And it's broken." But no.
I was so pissed, dude. I think I don't
I know.
mind the decision with destroying the dark saber is not my problem. It's how they executed it. I don't care if
Yeah.
they would have done it, but in a badass way, in a cool way, that's fine. But they just, oh, it's broken. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
oh, you like that sword? Oh, and it's arguably the one of the coolest one
Lightsabers?
yeah, one of the coolest lightsabers in the entire thing, if not the coolest one, because there's only one of them. They're
Exactly.
in existence so far in lore-wise
Right.
that we know of, there's only one of, and it's just it is very
I know.
unfortunate how they treated that, and I don't know how this movie I don't doubt that this movie is going to be good. I feel like it's going to be good in a good Star Wars movie,
Mhm.
but I feel like the IP is so damaged right now that even if
No.
Mandalorian and Grogu is good, you're still gonna have struggles getting butts and seats. You're still gonna struggle with that for this
Oh,
movie.
no, I feel you on that, especially since there's probably a lot of people who are like, "Well, yeah, I watched the Star Wars movies, but I'm not gonna go watch any of the Star Wars shows." And so when Mandalorian and Grogu come out, people are gonna be like, "Oh, I gotta watch 4.5 seasons of TV shows to know what's happening in this movie?"
And some of them are really bad, like, Boba Fett,
Book of Boba Fett, yeah, exactly.
awful, awful. The only thing that didn't suck well, I take that back. There's one thing that didn't suck, but it still sucked. I really liked that Cad Bane was in the show. I love that we finally brought him to live action, but the way that they did Cad Bane in the end was absolutely stupid. That
I
fight
know.
was awful. That awful fight. One of the worst fights I have seen, and I swear if that is the end of Cad Bane, they have wasted a character. But then
I know.
Ahsoka is fine. I wouldn't say it's better. I wouldn't say it's worse. It's just fine. Like,
And well, the Ahsoka show is kind of borrowing from, and I know you haven't read any of the books. It's borrowing from the Heir of the Empire series, which is the Thrawn
yes.
trilogy, which
Yes.
I've read all those. I've just started reading Rogue Squadron, which is they're all made in the same era,
Yeah.
but they're trying to pull some of the elements from those books but make it to where, okay, we're less focused on Luke and Leia and Han. We're more focused on all these other side characters. So I
Well,
I can I can see what they want to do with these shows and what they're probably gonna do with Star Wars Starfighter. And I just don't know if they have the capability of doing that.
yeah.
Like you said,
Well,
the brand has been damaged.
yeah, and how do you feel here's the other thing too. How do you feel? Because to me, I felt Thrawn was very threatening in Rebels. When they brought
Yes.
him over to screen, I was like, "This doesn't feel like this sounds
Doesn't
like
feel
the
like the
same
same
character. It
character.
doesn't feel like the same character."
No, I
Like,
know. I felt you.
I get he would've I 100% get, yes, he would've needed help getting out. He wouldn't have needed everybody that he I didn't love it. I did not love how they did Thrawn, and I was so happy that they brought I forget the actor's name, but I'm so glad that they translated
Oh,
him.
who did the voice for
Yes,
Thrawn?
it's to my knowledge, it's Mads Mikkelsen's, brother, to my knowledge, if I
Lars Mikkelsen.
Lars Mikkelsen. Dude, Lars
Yes,
Mikkelsen
Lars Mikkelsen.
is so his voice, I love him as Thrawn. I hate his live action portrayal, though, and I don't think it was his fault. I don't not it's
Oh,
not
no,
his
not at
fault.
all. They because Thrawn is supposed to be a huge tactical genius, like, he's always 7 steps ahead of everybody else, but it felt like in the Ahsoka show, he's just kinda sitting there like, "Oh, that happened. Okay,
Or
I
and
guess
it
I'll do this
doesn't
then."
seem like he is coming up with all of these. He
No,
was
yeah,
using
you're
the
right.
sisters, or he was using, Balin's skull, or that he was using other people, and I was like, "That's not Thrawn." Like
Yeah,
I do believe Thrawn would have tried to, get Ahsoka and all those other people that were on the planet with him. 100% believe that. But the way that he executed, I was just like, I don't know. And I hope they pay it off, but I am getting to the point where Star Wars is just it's not enjoyable to watch at times.
I
It's
know, I
just
feel you.
not. And it feels more like, and this is not how movies and TV shows should be, but it starts feeling like a chore instead of
It does, yes, I am completely agree with you.
it feels like I have to watch this so I know what's going on. So,
Yes.
but anyways, guys, are you guys excited for Star Wars Starfighter? Have you guys been looking? Did you guys see the new casting announcements? Did you see the new image? Are you guys going to go see this movie day one? I mean, I'm still on the fence. I don't know. I think Paul, he's excited, but it's like, but
I need to see more, I need to see the
yeah,
trailer, I need to see more.
yeah. But anyways, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Want more? Check us out on YouTube Podcast, Spotify, or even the link down below for the full podcast.
Leave us a comment if you guys have any thoughts, questions, or ideas. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more videos and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.